Welcome to Win My Vote. This video is a quick introduction on how Win My Vote works. So Win My Vote is a voter engagement site and it's centered around the voter's ballot. Voters can sign up for free with just an email address or a social media account. They enter their zip code and that zip code will place them in specific voting districts. And with that, we can create for them an interactive online sample ballot of their upcoming election. So you can see here 90010 is a Los Angeles, California zip code. And looks like Los Angeles has an election coming up on March the 7th for mayor and city attorney, city controller, and then members of city council 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and then some other races below there. So as a voter, I can go through my whole ballot and I can see all the different races and I can see all the different candidates. But first let me go here to my ballots, and these are a list of all of the ballots, including the one that recently passed, the presidential ballot. So I'll use this ballot as a demo for today. So as a voter, again, I can see all the different races, and I can even see the state propositions and the local measures. I can click on a candidate's profile. I can learn more about the candidate, and I can hear directly from the candidate.
I think we can all agree it's been a long campaign.
I can also see groups and organizations and individuals that endorse this candidate. And for me, this is a real big deal. And here on Win My Vote, they're called trusted sources. So for example, I don't want to see all the groups and organizations and individuals that endorse a candidate. Sometimes there's hundreds of them. I just want to see the groups and organizations that I trust. So this feature right here is called Trusted Sources. I can click on that, and here are a list of my trusted sources. So you can see here there's other groups and organizations and individuals that I can scroll through, and if I wanted to know what the Sierra Club, who they're endorsing, I can just click on their star, and they would then jump over to my trusted sources. So I'll do this in alphabetical, so I'll show you real quickly. We'll go down to the bottom, and you'll now see the Sierra Club here. And when they have endorsements, I'll be able to see those right on my ballot. So you can also see that I have favorited the AFL-CIO. So again, back to my ballot and back to this candidate's profile. So as I'm here, I can scroll through, and then I can see, okay, this group has endorsed this candidate, and I can even watch their endorsement right here.
Hello, I'm Liz Schuler, Secretary-Treasurer of the AFL-CIO. And when the AFL-CIO endorsed Hillary Clinton for president, it was working women who were on my mind.
And I can say, great. I can also click through to this group, and I can learn a little bit more about them. I can see other candidates or propositions or measures that they've endorsed. And I can also see these issue statements here that they feel strongly about. So I can sort of interact with the group. But most importantly, I want to do this from my ballot. So for example, if I wanted to review some of these state propositions on my ballot, I can click here. I can click on the proposition. I can read a little bit about it. I can see a neutral video. But I can also see my groups and organizations and individuals that are supporting this proposition and that are voting no on this proposition. So it all starts as undecided. And then let's say if I really follow Ethan Behrman and he is opposing this proposition, I can click on that. I can read about it.
When does temporary mean temporary? Well, it doesn't here in California when it comes to money and taxes. We passed Proposition 30 back in 2012, which was a 7-year tax during the Great Recession.
Yeah, and let's say he makes a great compelling argument and I agree with him, then I would simply click on no. And then when I go back to my ballot, you can see here that it's nice and prominent that it's no, so I can see this on my cell phone or tablet if I'm on my way to the polling place, or if I'm sitting at my desk doing early voting or vote by mail, I can quickly go through and see all the different propositions that I've reviewed and which way that I'm voting on them. I can also see how this proposition is doing. It looks like 13% are voting yes. It looks like 80% are still undecided. So if I'm a group and I'm supporting this proposition, I realize that there's plenty of room to make it pass. And the same thing if I'm opposing this proposition. I know that the work is not done. I have to rally my members and our supporters, and it gives me a lot of tools. It's sort of like a poll that is ongoing, but also a poll that people are really filling out their ballot. So it's not a question of just answering yes or no and then never showing up to vote or forgetting what I even asked. So forming a group page on Win My Vote is free. It's just like forming a group page on LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter. The big difference is that you'll have the ballot connected to it, so you can reach out to your members and say, sign up for Win My Vote. It's totally free. Select us as a trusted source, and then we can organize around candidates and propositions and measures. And you can also search groups up here, just like Facebook works, and you can learn a little bit more about them. And you can see I've already selected these as a trusted source. So I'll find one that I haven't. So the Peace and Freedom Party. So if I had not selected them as a trusted source, you would see that right up here. And then I can select them as a trusted source, and they're now just added to my trusted source. So you can send out an email to all of your supporters or targeted supporters, tell them to visit your group page and select you as a trusted source. I hope that helps. And again, the building the trusted sources page is, the group page is really easy. You can see I'm in admin mode here. You just hover over the space and the content that you want to upload or change or edit, and it's easy as just clicking on that edit and changing the image. Here, you can click on edit. You can choose an image or text or a video. The video is the share URL. From YouTube, and I'll show you what that looks like real quick.
Engagement site designed with the needs of...
So here is the Win My Vote.
Welcome to Win My Vote. Win My Vote is a free voter engagement site designed with the needs...
Sorry about that. So if I wanted to use this video, I would simply click on share. It would give me this URL right here. I would do a copy and paste, and I would just paste it right in there. And then I would click save, and then it would play real time right on my page.
Hi, and welcome to Win My Vote. Win My Vote is a free voter engagement site designed with the needs of voters, groups, and candidates in mind.
And that is it. And then as far as making endorsements, you can click on Make Endorsements. You'll see some featured candidates here. But if I wanted to make an endorsement for, say, Gavin Newsom in California, I would choose the state of California, and I would just start typing in the candidate's name, and he would come up. I would click on his star to favorite him, so he's now endorsed. And then you would see this box pop up right here, where if you wanted to add a written or a video endorsement for this candidate. So you can click on yes, I do, and then you can put the YouTube URL, the share URL right in there if you have a video up on YouTube that you want to use. Or you can just put in here text, and you can just do a cut and paste of the written endorsement. You can also add links to pages or articles or back to your home page in this. You can also embed images and then even embed videos as well if you want to do it down here. And that's about it. I'd be happy to work with any of the groups. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can email us at groups@winmyvote.com, or also feel free to call us at 415-867-9554. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.